is this, Prudence? Should you not be still in bed?
Lizzy, do not be vexed, I beg you, but I feel so much improved that I could lie still no longer.
Are you quite warm enough? Are you quite comfortable?
Warm enough, yes. But comfortable I cannot be until I return home to Longbourn. I am ashamed to be the cause of so much trouble, and I do not wish to trespass on our kind friend's hospitality a day longer.
That is a sentiment I endorse with all my heart. What our mother will say is, of course, another matter.
I am writing to her now, asking her to send the coach for us.
Do you think that by any chance the horses will be required on the farm?
This afternoon? That is preposterous.
Preposterous, my dear.
I knew that Lizzy should not have gone to nurse her, but I was overruled. I always am.
But why are you complaining, my dear? Jane is better, and that should be all that we ask.
Yes?
I am ever in your debt for your kindness to me, and in the debt of your sister.
I would have you stay another week, a month, a year even. Netherfield will be empty without you.
Miss Bennet, although I trust that not all your dinner engagements will be of 5 days' duration, may I say what a pleasure it has been to receive you under my roof?
You have been kindness itself, Miss Bingley. Mr. Bingley, goodbye.
That is the most beautiful girl I have ever seen.
I will allow Charles she's charming enough. Has a pleasant disposition, but you must remember one thing.
What is that?
Her low connections. Her mother, you have seen. But there is more. One of Miss Bennet's uncles is an attorney, and another is engaged in trade somewhere near Cheapside.
If she had uncles enough to fill all Cheapside, it would not make her one jot less agreeable.
But it must very materially lessen her chances of marrying a man of any consideration in the world.
I wonder at your coming away so soon. I'd planned on your staying a week. Elizabeth, it was your duty to nurse your sister, not to allow her to go running around the countryside. If she's caught cold again, the fault is yours.
Dear Mamma, let me assure you that we came home at my own express wish. I am perfectly well again.
Are you not pleased that we are home, Mamma?
Jane, you must ask to borrow Mr. Bingley's carriage. This is unendurable. Mr. Darcy has scarcely spoken 10 words to me through the whole of today.
Miss Eliza Bennet, we've so enjoyed your lively company, your valuable remarks. Miss Bennet, it will always give me pleasure to see you again, either at our home or even yours. Dear Jane, Miss Eliza Bennet.
I do wonder at your coming. And it was wrong of you to borrow their carriage with one of our own. Well, whatever will they think of us? Jane, you're sure to have caught gold again. And what value is that to you here?
I own, Jane Elizabeth, I have been mistaken in you. Without the pair of you, evening conversation has been devoid of much of its animation and all of its sense.
I have been considering the subject of coughing, the measure to which the body and soul conflict. Jane Elizabeth, you may wish to hear my conclusion.
Jane, Lizzy, there was a flogging at the barracks. A private.
Who would flog
flog an officer.
He would be striped for life, they say.
Jane, Lizzy, Colonel Forster is to be married. That is far more interesting than any flogging, Kitty.
Now, are you happy? Yes, it is home, and I am accustomed to it.
Give your parents my warmest salutations, and tell your father he's most welcome to come and shoot with us at any time convenient.
Thank you, sir. You're very kind.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Drive on, Roster.
Oh, how pleasant it is to have one's house to oneself again. But I fear Mr. Darcy is mourning the loss of Miss Eliza Bennet's pert opinions and fine eyes.
Quite the contrary, I assure you.
Oh, Jane. I'm sorry to say it, but notwithstanding your excellent Mr. Bingley, I've never been so happy to leave a place in my life.
What a fine, imposing place it is, to be sure, is it not, my dears? There's no house to equal it in the county.
Mr. Darcy?
Miss Bennet?
There she is.
Mr. Bingley, I don't know how to thank you.
You're welcome any time you feel the least bit poorly.
Thank you for your stimulating company. It has been most instructive.
Not at all. The pleasure is all mine.
Mr. Darcy?
Miss Elizabeth?